a nice way to wind up.
Well, we can't just drift here forever.
Let's go, gang.
Hey. Oh, I'm so fat. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, I'm a big fat bear man. I'm a big fat bear man. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do. Let me just pop this in here. So, that's about right. Oh, God. Was there a new shot of, was there a new blue of meatball machine? So this is going to be kind of a chill stream. Pretty tired, man. Not gonna lie. Of course, it's not Wednesday, so we're not gonna be talking specifically Blu-ray news. We will talk into a little bit of Blu-ray stuff, but oh no, plug. Well, shit. My favorite weeds isn't working. I don't remember which ones. This is the problem with with using vapes. Is you get these little cartridges and they look exactly the fucking same, and I don't remember which one's which. And they are two different things. I don't know where the packaging is to see what size I got for which. I'm gonna assume this is the jack. I guess they are. I do exclusively do chill content here, I suppose. But you know, I gotta talk about a few things. One of them I forgot to bring up. We are going to talk about some indie movie news. Nothing too crazy, but just a few things I thought y'all might be interested in. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Assuming this is. Yeah. So. Yeah, I should keep mine in the boxes. I'm not a very organized person, as is readily, you know, I get shit everywhere. So anyway, hey, Just the Discs is here. So I'm gonna start with the stuff that's primarily interesting to my audience, but first, I just want to point out something. So I just edited the description for this, so some people might not see this if you were here early, but I put it in before I started. But there's this charity, GoFundMe, for Yusef here. Yusef is the son of a friend of ours from back in Charleston, and long story short, he has a very specific. Well, I'm bad with medical terms. This little baby. Look at this little baby. See that? That's fucking sad. Let's see. Oh, what's it called? Shoot. Let's see. Basically, he gets seizures. I can't. It's a cerebral infarction, subdural hemorrhage. Oh shoot, what's the actual? I should have double checked because I'm so bad at remembering medical terms. Anyway, the point is he's been in and out of the hospital, a lot throughout 2020. They've barely been able to keep him at home. And because of COVID-19, they've had to hire specialists and stuff because all the nurses are engaged with other serious things. And so they have incurred $45,000 in medical bills. And as you can see, they've raised a bit, but I mean, they still have almost $40,000 to go. Thank you, Casey. Yes, he basically had a severe stroke. You know, I'm not demanding that you give money to this. There's obviously a lot happening in the world. A lot of people are in similar situations. A lot of people are starting GoFundMes, but you know, these are great people, and you know, they have this beautiful baby that is struggling, and even no matter what the outcome, from the very best to the very worst, they're still going to be stuck with a ton of medical bills. I mean, I'm sure this is just the start, you know, like this isn't something that just stops happening completely. So, you know, they could use some help. So, you know, if you want to give me money today, awesome. That's great. I really appreciate it. But if you have the extra money, or you are good with just going ahead and giving it without me seeing, I don't know how to put this. Basically, don't give me money, give Yusef money is what I'm saying. Yeah, the American healthcare system sucks ass. But I just wanted to point that out because, yeah, it makes me really sad. And that's difficult for me to communicate on the internet, so we're going to move on. But just FYI, link is in the description down below. It should be immediately under the live stream description. If it's not, then just refresh. It'll be there. And I appreciate anyone who gives. These are great people who don't deserve this kind of bullshit, and unfortunately we live in a country that allows for this. So anyway, with that said, I'm gonna move on to less sad stuff now. Actually keep that up, and I'll probably bring that up later since we're only at 45 viewers. This might, you know, we might go higher. Anyway, so let's talk about fun things. I'm in a bear costume because it's fun stuff. Fun things are good. So first off, one of my dear patrons, Rev, sent me this box that I'm not going to open. And I'm not going to open it because it is addressed to Sleazy Michael. And Sleazy Michael is not here right now. So that's for later. But it's a loot crate, specifically a loot fright. A fright crate? I don't know what you call this. I've never gotten one of these. But apparently it's special just for Sleazy Michael. I don't know why it's for Sleazy Michael, but expect to see that unboxing in an upcoming video when he is available for that. So put that aside. Yeah. Bloodhook is fucking great. I thoroughly endorse Bloodhook. By the way, this is a great stream to ask me questions because this is just whatever. This is a fuck it stream. This is me testing the waters for more non-specific content. I just realized that this is really bad without a shirt because I'm already sweating, and luckily I have a working washer and dryer. Sleazy Michael's jerking it in the mountains somewhere. It's just what he does. He's like Alejandro Jodorowsky, but just jerking all the time. So I might talk about the Scream Factory sale just because it's so right now. But first, let's open these boxes I have just because they're here. Let's start with the good stuff, and then we'll get into news. Well, I'll get into channel stuff, then news, and then we'll look at Hamilton Book, their latest stuff, because they restocked today. And then we might look at the Scream Factory sale. I don't know. Anyway, so this is from Hamilton Book. They sent me the right box this time. Yay! I love these. I love these so much. Yes. Also, yeah, I think the Scream sale is pretty good, and I usually hate Scream sales. All right, let's make sure this is nice and in the open. All right. Oh, wait, let's get the. Here we go. Yeah, let's get. Can't. Oh, this is so good. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good and so right. Oh. Love it. It's my favorite feeling in the world. All right. I didn't get anything too crazy. I just there was just a few things I decided to buy last time. Ugh, love it. So, I think I bought mostly weird shit. I don't remember. So, Trashology, which I don't know really anything about. I saw one review that made it sound like kind of my shit. It's very low budget, bordering on just no budget, honestly. Very strange. Looks real gross and real cringy, which I'm really into. And it's from Slasher Video, and I like Slasher Video, so I decided to purchase that. I wonder if they have, I doubt there's anything in here other than the disc, but we can take a look, why not? Yeah, you saw it, Kevin. Oh, you saw it. This actually will segue really nicely into my channel talk. Let's see. There's just a little thing saying stuff about Olive Films, so. Which actually, a college writing assignment leads Tracy to explore her passion for film, especially the trash genre made infamous by John Waters. Her research leads her to the book Trashology, firing her imagination and leading the viewer into a trilogy of horror, revenge, and vigilante justice tales that pay homage to the trash film genre. Cool. And has an audio commentary, deleted and alternate scenes, stuff. Cool. The Canyons. Yes, the Canyons. Oh my. Paul Schrader's most fascinating film, strictly from a behind-the-scenes point of view. We are not doing a Schrader deep dive at the moment. Oh man, I need to do a Wisconsin horror video. Oh my goodness. It came from Wisconsin. That'd be great. Is that like on sale somewhere that I'm not saying, like, or is it just a general observation, Matt? Nothing. Let's see, does this have just featurettes? Lame. Whatever. I only got it for the movie. SOS Tidal Wave. This is one that I it's about fake news. It's kind of like, it's like a wag the dog type scenario. And I honestly, like, I almost wrote it off as just, oh, that's some, you know, low-end disaster movie from back in the day. But it's actually, who's the man behind me? There's no man behind me. Colin McLaughlin? So yeah, another Olive Films release. It just looks really interesting, and so I thought it might work for a video in the future. Because it's an early example of the disaster film genre, but it's mostly a political thriller. And that just fascinates me. Let's see here. Keep your right up. Jean-Luc Godard has sullied my doorstep. I'm trying to watch a bunch of Godard over the course of a probably long period of time, just to have a better grasp on Godard. Since I trash him all the time, I should probably watch more of his stuff, just so I don't, you know, accidentally say, like, you know, that I'm uninterested in something that winds up being a favorite. I've heard good things about Keep Your Right Up. And just to be clear, I don't hate Godard. There's one or two movies of his that rub me the wrong way. That's really all that amounts to. Another Olive Films release. This is an 80s, yeah, 1987, which I've never heard anything bad about 80s Godard, so. Let's see, Cinco de Mayo. This is one that I bought out of pure curiosity. Another slasher video, so vis-a-vis Olive Films release. Hey, Stamps. So this one, yeah, I know nothing about this. I didn't even look anything up about it. It was so cheap that I was like, why not? Let's see, when is this from? This is from 2013, so it does have that going against it already. Has an audio commentary. So cool. Let's see. Never give a recently fired professor a knife and a Day of the Dead mask. You're just asking for trouble. But let's back up. Humberto Valdez, a.k.a. El Maestro, is teaching at a small-town junior college, and he takes his Chicago studies course seriously, perhaps a bit too seriously. With the exception of a lone student, El Maestro is considered by the pupils and faculty alike to be a joke and out of touch with the real world. El Maestro comes down with a bad case of Aztec bloodlust after being fired. It's a malady that has tragic side effects for others. Possessed by a spirit to wreak havoc upon those who have taunted him, El Maestro becomes a one-man killing machine. Has an evil spirit truly possessed El Maestro, or has the pressure of entertaining on the holiday caused him to snap? Can he be stopped? To find out, you'll have to watch Cinco de Mayo, if you dare. That's a long description for not a whole lot of information. But cool. I will watch it. I will watch it. What is this? I don't remember why I bought this. One of the last important works by visionary filmmaker and celebrated novelist Alain Robbe-Grillet. La Belle Captive is a mesmerizing erotic fantasy, there it is, set in a world in which film noir and horror converge. Yep, that explains why I bought this. This is 1983. I'm very intrigued. I do really like You Might Be the Killer, so I might pick that up. Yeah. So, La Belle Captive. Fascinating. All right, so let's go. I got a Diabolic order in. I don't remember what this is, because all my Diabolic orders are always like pre-orders coupled with other things, and so I just forget about them until they arrive, which does lead to me ordering doubles sometimes, which is not good. Let's see here. Boop. Oh, sick. I forgot that okay. That makes sense. This is interesting. I got Grizzly 2. Oh, you can't really see that. Grizzly 2! Revenge. I love the fact that it's got Charlie Sheen, George Clooney, and Laura Dern in that one scene that they're in together. It's, I think, their only scene in the movie, if I'm not mistaken, or one of their only scenes. Oh, a famous elderly dominatrix. That's fucking sick. Let's see here. Let's open Grizzly 2. I'm sure this is a bare bones package, but I'm just kind of curious. Oh, man. I can't wait to be disappointed in this. This is going to be the saddest goddamn thing in the world. Truly the absolute goddamn saddest. But it's a piece of history. Yep. Bare bones, baby. Is the disc pressed or burned? I'm pretty sure it's pressed, but I don't know. There's nothing here that tells me anything. I don't know. I don't know, but it is a very cheap product. I will say that much. Very cheap. So, sad little boy. But I really only added this in onto my cart. I didn't really... It was, you know, reasonably cheap. I just bought it. So, whatever. I'll get to that at some point. What are the... It doesn't even list special features. Are there no special... Wait a second. Let's see. Let's take a look under the hood here. Let's take a look under the hood. I almost did the 3 for 2 today, but I'll talk about it in a second. How would you distinguish horror from terror, fear, and awe? I wouldn't, except for awe. I mean, awe awe can mean a lot more. Awe is well. I mean, I guess it doesn't really. I guess awe is not quite as, it doesn't have as wide of breadth as horror does, or fear, or terror, because awe is really just like, it's awe. It's holy shit butts. You're in awe, and that can mean so many things. Whereas horror is a bit more of a, it's still broad, but it's constrained somewhat. They have Grizzly II and like a slipcover or some shit in your God darn it. I don't know if my Blu-ray player still works here. Shit, I don't remember. I don't remember what my Blu-ray player is called because I never use it. DVD? What is that? Is that just... Shit. I don't actually know what it's called. What's this? DVD Flick. What is this? Is this a authoring software? I can remember what I got. Yeah, this is authoring software. It doesn't matter. So let's just... Here, I'm going to be tantalizing and just put this over over the Hamilton book. So let's bring up MKV. I just want to see what's under the hood here. I don't really give a shit about what it looks like. Why is it? God damn it. Wait a second. I gotta... Sometimes it fucks up. I think it might be Cyberlink, maybe? Oh, Cyberlink. Okay. Let's see if Cyberlink DVD actually works right now. Oh my god, leave me alone. Leave me alone. My version... I hate capitalism sometimes. Is there a way to rip subtitles from Blu-rays? There is. I don't know. I've never had to rip subtitles specifically because... Let me show you how this works for me. Let me bring up MKV. So what I do is I bring up Make MKV, which is free. I bought the paid version because I use it so much, but it is technically free. It's always in beta. But go ahead and scan this here Blu-ray. I did not do anything with Golden Ninja Video. I totally forgot about that. I'm going to bring that up in a side window so I can look through that later. This is really hot. Holy shit. Let's see here. So, yeah, it is just the one. It's just the feature. I thought there was like a behind the scenes featurette or something about this. I thought that it came with like some kind of bonus like documentary or something. I guess I was wrong. And it's only 15 gigs. It's not even a large file. Wow. That actually makes sense because it's a single layer disc. So that makes sense. But wow, that is lame. Super lame. Jesus. You bought 2 movies from them. You have no news of shipment. Huh. Well, that's no good. I guess it is probably a small operation, but that's no good. So yeah, what I usually do is I make it, which I'm not going to do that right now because it won't eat up my CPU. But actually, you know what? Let's just add that in there. Oh shoot! Actually, I fucked that up. Yeah, that might go pretty fast, so I might be able to take a look at it on here. So anyway, then I will open up my so let me get a, let's see. Brain. What have I ripped recently? Let's see. So tired. Oh, it's a one-man operation. Yeah, many of them are. So let's just take. Oh, I've already done that. I have a bunch of these that I've already. Oh wait, I'm going to the wrong folder. That's wrong. Oh god, I'm so tired. Let's go to. Okay, Beetlejuice works. That's fine. I don't really care. So I have Beetlejuice. And I have Disney Plus. I need the footage for a video. I've paid for it. Yeah. WandaVision, by the way, I've been watching as soon as it comes out every week, partly because my job kind of requires me to, but honestly, really good. I really like WandaVision. I wouldn't say it's as like it, I feel like it thinks it's more clever than it is. And I think that if you're like at all a fan of the comics, then it's pretty easy to see where they're going with everything. But at the same time, it's very fun. It's very weird for a mainstream property. And I'm having a good time. You know, I'm having a really good time. I find it funny that so many people were so put off by the first two episodes because they're like, this isn't a superhero show. They're just doing the sitcom thing. And it's like, yeah, did you watch the fucking trailer? It's working its way there, guy. Come on, they're half-hour episodes. You can deal. Anyway, so then I take whatever disc I have. In this case, I already ripped an MKV file from the Beetlejuice Blu-ray disc, and so I just decide on the settings. It doesn't really matter too much. For a lot of these, I just do the fast 1080 option because I'm lazy and don't feel like waiting. And it looks fine, honestly. Like, legitimately, just doing the standard fast 1080p transfer to an MP4 looks perfectly good. You know, I wouldn't like project it on a theater screen, but for basic uses, perfectly fine. You just like every comic movie you've ever seen. What I like, probably not, because it requires you to have some previous knowledge with the MCU. And it is still a comic book. Like, I mean, they're not like going around saving people from, you know, big bad guys or anything. But you know, it's still a comic movie. Well, that's why I don't go on TikTok. So yeah, Beetlejuice I have here, and I can just go into subtitles, and as you can see, there's a bunch of subtitle options. When you rip that MKV, it's as close to an uncompressed file as you can get without getting like an ISO file or whatever. And it includes all of the information. So it has the subtitles. If it has, let's see, I don't know if this has comment. Okay, so there's multiple types of audio tracks you can choose from. I don't know if there's, you know, you have the 5.1, this True HD. I don't know what this is, but point is, like, you have various different types, different file sizes. Just depends on the release. Some of them will have nothing. Some of them for commentary. Okay, so commentaries. I don't. So this is weird because it's a big release rip. But like, let's say that I know for a fact that the third track is the commentary track. I can just choose that track and add it to my queue and start the encode. And what I'll do if I really want, like I don't, oh yeah, and you can rip multiple tracks. I forgot to mention that. Sorry. So you can also add multiple tracks. If I need, what was I was going into a tangent. If I want an MP4 with subtitles and without like if I'm doing like a foreign film and I would like to have a version without any subtitles burned in, then I'll just, click one with the subtitles, add it to my queue, do one without the subtitles, add it to my queue, and I'll just rip both. But yeah, it's just another audio track. You can rip multiple audio tracks if you want. But if you're just looking for one specifically, you can pick and choose. You know, if I wanted to rip this Beetlejuice, I could do the English track, and then I don't need all of these to be present. So I could, if there's a commentary that I want, I can just pop the audio commentary in as the second channel. You know, whatever. A lot of fun times. For the sake of editing, I just do one at a time. I don't go crazy with it. I'll just do different files for different audio or subtitles. But I don't use the commentaries in my reviews, so it doesn't really matter. But if you wanted, I think I'm sure. Can you? I don't know if you can. I don't know how to. I mean, the only thing I can think of is importing this file into Resolve or Premiere. Premiere would actually be really good. Whatever, any editing software. Just take the file, put it in there, and then export it as an audio file. And there you go. You can probably export it as a WAV file, an MP3. So there should be cheap pieces of editing software for that. I don't use anything that's, maybe the free version of DaVinci. I've never used the free version of DaVinci, so I don't know if you could do that. But at very least, something like Premiere or one of the other, GIMP, I think, probably has an option. There's probably also software specifically for ripping audio from video, but I don't know. I don't do that, so I've never had the need. Anyway, so that's an explanation of that. Let's see here. So let's go up 1 second. Let me let's go to the. Oh wait, before we do this. So I do want to just note something. I didn't finish my unboxing. I totally got off track with that Grizzly II thing. Holy shit. So Grizzly II. I'm ripping that right now. Actually, let's see how that looks like. It's doing a pretty good pace. Has 9 minutes or 10 minutes. 9 or 10 minutes remaining. So 9 or 10 minutes, we'll take a look at that. Let's see. I got Jess Franco's Macumba Sexual. From Severance, an old Severin release. DVD release, which normally I don't buy, but warning, contains scenes of an explicit sexual nature. No one under 18 should be allowed to purchase this film. I'm so uncertain of when some of these movies will get Blu-ray releases that I see them, I buy them. Has a interview with director Jess Franco and star Lena Romay. It's called Voodoo Jess, which I feel like has been another title, so I'm wondering if that's the same. Let's see here. It is the film that shocks even the most hardcore connoisseurs of Eurosex sagas, a fever dream of unbridled depravity from the bizarre mind of writer-director Jess Franco. The ever-alluring Lena Romay, as her alter ego Candy Coster, stars as a young wife haunted by erotic hallucinations of the mysterious Princess Obango, an eye-popping performance by allegedly transsexual Ajita Wilson of Sodomania fame. Oh, that's interesting. But this self-proclaimed goddess of unspeakable lust has still more in store for this yuppie sexpot and her unsuspecting husband, including lesbian ecstasy, frenzied threesomes, bisexual orgies, and more. Robert Foster, Mansion of the Living Dead, and Jess Franco himself co-star in this lushly atmospheric and relentlessly erotic shocker, now fully restored from the recently discovered original negative with all new bonus materials featuring Jess and Lena, and presented totally uncut and uncensored for the first time ever in America. Cool. One of the last glorious death throes of European what date? What year? Yeah, 1981. Yeah. Come on. So I'm always excited. Every movie could be improved with an orgy. With an orgy. Nothing. Come on, Severin. Come on, past Severin. Give me a break here, man. Gonna rip that real soon. Gotta get ready. I really want to do like a 4-hour Jess Franco video. I desperately do, but I have so much more to collect. It's ridiculous. Finally, I am trying my best to get every possible Lucio Fulci that I can, because I love Lucio Fulci so much. And so we've got this German release. So it is Wolfsblut 2. Die Trüffel schluckt der Wilden Wolf. So this is the second. Oh my God, where is it? Second White Fang movie that Lucio Fulci made, starring Franco Nero. God damn, I can't find where the fuck this. Okay, fuck it. And unfortunately, I could not get my hands on the original White Fang, so you know, what are you gonna do? But I've liked everything I've seen from the German releases of like everything. I feel like Germany gets like the best releases, and this feels pretty much like that because it's a nice side loader, perfectly fine slipcover. Feels reasonably, and also just really nice artwork. Like, that looks pretty good. I wonder, does it have... Nope, there is no English alternate, which is fair. It is German. And I hope Sprachen Deutsch, Italienisch, and English. Cool. Good. There is an interview with Franco Nero. I feel like I will not be able to utilize that or anything else. There's a booklet that I can't read. Fulci's Wolfsblut worked mit der Horten in Norwegian, die Fortsetzung. Yeah, I'm not going to try that. But a booklet, if you read German, fine, then there's that. But I do not. So I just wanted the movie, and I have it now. And so I am one step closer to completing my Fulci collection. I'm so close to completing everything post-comedies. I'm so close. There's just a couple more, including the OG Wolfsblut. Are there any good Region C Blu-rays? Don't know. 500-hour D'Amato. I mean... all right, so... oh, and okay, so let's just settle back. I think I might have to change the course of this channel a little bit. Let me bring it back. I'm still gonna be talking about Blu-rays a lot. I'm still going to be doing quadruple BN every week. Don't worry about that. Still do unboxings. I'll still do Blu-ray reviews. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep up the buying of new releases. And like these big, like the Severin, you know, like that Milligan collection was a lot. And I don't know that I can keep up the pace that I'm going with. Because I am the sole provider of my household now. It's just too much money. Add to that, I really want to make more movies, and we're getting to the point where that's actually possible again. I mean, not just yet, but we're getting there. I can start like working on plans because I know I can see the end of the pandemic. Still far away, but it's there. So there's not gonna be like a big change. I'll still do the stack. I don't think I'm gonna focus very outside of the quadruple BNs. I don't think I'm gonna focus on new stuff as much starting relatively soon, aside from the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Like I'll still doing I'll still be subscribing to Vinegar Syndrome, so I'll still be doing those videos. But ideally this channel becomes my main source of bread and butter. That's mixing metaphors. Or aphorisms. No, that's phrases. Doesn't matter. The Milligan thing wasn't the breaking point. I just that's like the most expensive thing I bought recently. But like I spent like $200 on oh, it already finished. Holy shit. I spent like $200 on Blu-rays today. And then I put together a Shout cart, which if you look at my my cart for Shout Factory, like I almost spent $300 fucking dollars on Shout Factory, which I should never do. That's bad. That's so bad. I'm not trying to. And also, I don't want. For fuck's sake, I don't want screeners. Holy shit. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll keep doing the Vinegar Syndrome unboxings and reviews, which, by the way, I know I'm late on the January one. It's been crazy. I'll get back up and running soon. And I'll still do plenty of Blu-ray related stuff. I'm never going to be like Films at Home. I don't care enough about mainstream releases, and I don't know how the fuck he does it, but I can't afford to keep up with every release that comes out. I also have a family to support and like spend time with, so I just can't be like constantly going through all the extras of every release. It's just so much. And I mean, you got Just the Discs who's in the chat. Like, you got all the good guys. Like, Aaron is fucking great. He's so much smarter than I am. Is there a whole Darkman trilogy Blu-ray? Don't get me off track. So anyway, the point is, I'm not. How long have you been doing YouTube for? I mean, I started my channel a lot of years ago, but I only really got like super into it again. Like, I was super into it for a while when I lived in Asheville, so that was over 5 years, probably 6-7 years ago. And then like 2018, I got back into it hardcore, and then about end of 2019 is when I really started chugging along. So anyway, I just, point is, I've just been thinking about it a lot, and I'm probably going to course correct the channel very slightly. It's not going to be a huge course correction. It really just means that I'll be putting out probably more like video essay type videos, like specific, like I was watching the Road Games Blu-ray, oddly enough, for a Blu-ray review. And I was like, man, it'd be really cool to do a video on how exploitation horror movies are so obsessed with like the stranger in a strange land type plot. So yeah, and I'll be keeping track of the release. Like, I'm still gonna do Quadruple BN. Like, that does not cost me any money. It does not really cost me much time. Quadruple BN is a very easy, comparatively, thing to do. Like, the stack is hard as fuck. Like, the stack is really hard to make, even though it's really fun. It's very time consuming. Quadruple BN is really not time consuming at all by comparison. So I'll still be doing those. We're not thinking about moving again now. Indicator. I try, if I can not buy a Scream Factory release or Shout Factory release of something in favor of a different company, I will do so. I am okay, so let me so, because Caitlin makes a good point. I'm not making myself clear enough. I'm actually going to be focusing more on the channel. The goal is for me to focus pretty much exclusively from a professional standpoint. Obviously, I still have my family and general like life bullshit that everybody has, but my goal for the for like professional wise is I want to be able to focus exclusively on my channel and on filmmaking. And that what'll help that is when I can finally get my job back, my old job, where because I'm a photographer technically for a bar downtown, but I haven't been able to do that because he hasn't opened the bar at all since the pandemic started. So I've been out of that job, and that job was great because I got paid a very reasonable sum of money for really not that much work in the grand, like time wise, not much work. And I did not have killer clowns in my. I have several things, but I don't have killer clowns in my cart. No, I already own killer clowns. When can I get my old job back? I have no idea. My boss Alex is very considerate of people's concerns, and so he's one of the few bars that refuses to open even with restrictions lifted, which I think is cool. I love him. And that's true, Kevin. I do own enough shit already. So what I would like to do is, because I have this massive library of films, which I will do a collection video at some point. I still haven't finished straightening up in the living room. It looks like a fucking mess. But I would really like to use all of this material to create more informative, deep dive type videos. I would like to, not really change my style, but just change my focus slightly from, here's this disc and it looks pretty good, and here's special features, and more like, oh, and here's how road games, Stranger in a Strange Land plot, or, Richard Franklin was a fucking Hitchcockophile, and here's how his films express that, or, whatever. I just have road games on the brain lately. Killer Clowns. I just had the general page, the Blu-ray page up. So it wasn't my cart. Anyway. And Just the Discs asks anti-shout screen. I am a little anti-shout, just because I don't like their business practices. That doesn't mean like I hate Shout Factory or anything. I still like plenty of their releases. I think their Creepshow release was great. Of course, I love Friday the 13th. But I find them frustrating for a lot of reasons. Like, I think they give us a lot of cool stuff, especially like Shout TV is really cool. But I've just heard too many stories off the record about how they handle things business-wise, and it rubs me the wrong way. So, did I ever watch that kangaroo film, Wake and Fright? I don't think you call it a kangaroo film. I've seen Wake and Fright already. I have not watched that Blu-ray that was sent to me, even though I desperately need to. I feel really bad that I haven't watched that yet. But I am actually, as soon as I can get back on my feet, as far as like, I have like 8 videos that I've been trying to work on, and it's just been impossible to get them done. As soon as I can get past that hump, and I can get into my video essay stuff, I am going to talk about Wake and Fright fairly extensively. So so Juan, I am probably going to buy less Blu-rays just because I can't afford all this stuff. I just can't. It's so much money, and if I'm the only person bringing money in, that means I am one bad day away from just being completely fucked. So I know, like, I've made jokes about money before, and of course I had that whole rant about the people complaining about us YouTubers wanting free stuff. I don't want free stuff. I appreciate free, I appreciate free stuff to a degree, but I don't have like a need for it. And honestly, like, I don't see myself as like a Blu-ray reviewer specific. I don't want it like that to be my thing, is like, oh, he's the guy that reviews Blu-rays. I just love movies in general, and my goal is to get back into filmmaking, because I made 2 movies. I was ready to make a third, and then the whole world went to shit, and it has been driving me nuts, because like, I'm trying to come up with these ideas, and it just constantly falls apart in my brain. And I would rather be making movies than reviewing Blu-rays. That being said, I really like YouTube, and I love you guys, and I really enjoy making videos. I just don't want to be like saddled as the Blu-ray guy, especially when it's not going to make me any money. which isn't, making money isn't the purpose, but if I can make money by talking about the things I enjoy, that would be pretty cool. Gotta say, like, that would be pretty hip. I'd be pretty, like, if my main sources of income were this and then my job, assuming I ever get it back, amazing. Oh my God, that'd be fantastic. I'm not pretending that it's even close to reality because, even though I'm making a shocking amount of money from Patreon, relative to my subscribers, or my number of subscribers, I still am not making enough. I have a mortgage to pay. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to start paying for health insurance again. That's a whole other story. I have, groceries to buy, gas, all this, there's so much stuff, baby shit to buy. There's just all this stuff. So I gotta scale it back a little bit. Does not mean like things are not going to change substantially anytime soon. It's just, and I'll probably do a lot of stuff. Like I am planning. There's not a lot of people watching this, so I'll just let you know what my plans are because who cares? I am planning on 2 movies that I want to share like everything with you guys about how they're made and what goes into them, and do like a whole series of videos about the process. Because like I have this like weird, like this little idea of something I want to do. It's not fully formed yet, but I think it's interesting, and it closely relates to my love of no budget cinema. So anyway, this is boring. I don't know why I keep going with this. This is not very interesting content. Let's see, just the discs. In terms of screeners, you're not into that because of the obligation to cover them. I don't mind. Okay, so I'm working on a video right now that will be probably my second video to go out from now. I was planning on it being my next video, but that was also supposed to be my next video at the end of January, and that fucked up. But it's the Jason Paul column movies that Jason sent me. And I've watched them all. I've watched the special features, and I'm working on the script, and it's kicking my ass trying to get this script just right. And like, I like the overall idea of the video that I'm making, but it is a little frustrating to have. And Jason doesn't, he's not like mad at me for not getting the video out. I'm sure he's fine. But there is that like nagging bit where it's like, you gotta get this video done, man. You gotta get this video done. You gotta get this. And then at the same time, I'm pushing these other projects to the side. I'm late on Vinegar Syndrome. I need to make my porn video. I got all these things I gotta do. Still gotta do my Texas Chainsaw video that I promised back in fucking November. Like, it's ridiculous. So, there is the obligation thing is there, but the main thing with screeners is I feel like it's obligation, and it's also sending me stuff and links that I really don't need. It's distractions. Like if the Blu-ray companies sent me freebies to review, that would be fine. But then like sometimes like I'll have a movie in my collection that I got recently, and I'll like watch it. I'm like, I don't need to review that. And if I do that with stuff that I'm sent for free, then like, fuck, man. I don't know. It does feel a little weird. I also just don't like excessive shit. Like, I'm a pretty minimalist is a very strong word. I don't give a fuck enough to be reviewing every little thing. Again, I'm not like Films at Home where I'm just like gobbling up all these things. I want to talk about stuff that's fun to talk about. That's really it. And on the one hand, I do consider this a bit of a job in so much as how I approach it. I put a lot of work into this channel, and it's frustrating at times because you put a lot of hours in. You forgo a lot of other things you want to do, and then like when I do like my Bond videos, I don't know why I still fucking do the Bond videos, Like the people who like them really like them, but they cap off at like 250 views, and it's like, fuck, man. So I just it's more a matter of I don't give a shit. I don't really care about screeners. Again, like if not Vinegar Syndrome, not Shout, because they would never do it because I badmouthed them. If Indicator was like, hey Michael, do you want some movies from our collection to possibly review on your channel? I'd be like, sure, why not? That'd be awesome. I don't expect that, and I'm not asking for that, but in this hypothetical scenario, I'd be like, cool, yeah, because most of your stuff I like, most of your stuff I would find a use for, but I don't know. It's more, I as long as it's stuff that makes my viewers generally entertained or happy, and is also fun for me, that's what I'm mostly going for. It's a little complicated, but the main gist is I don't need extra shit. I do need more money. Which is, again, I feel really weird talking about this all of a sudden because now I feel like I'm asking for stuff. I'm not asking for stuff from you guys. I just am trying to explain where I'm coming from as far as my kind of thoughts about moving in a different direction. But I will still talk. Like, it's not like I'm not going to talk about Blu-rays. I'm still going to talk a fuckload about Blu-rays. It's not going to. Nothing's going to change any grand degree. It's just I'm not going to try to turn this into a Blu-ray centric channel anymore because it never really was meant to be that. It just kind of like swerved in that direction, and it's really just about movies in general and every so often dumb sketches. Let's see here. Would it offend you to receive a copy of Magic Lantern Cycle on Blu-ray? No. Nothing's gonna offend. Like, people want to send me stuff. Nothing. Like, I have no problem people sending me stuff. It's really just like when I wind up with I think it's mostly because I used to do reviews, and I would get sent screeners for a different site for a friend, and I don't know. I just didn't have a good time with it. I don't really like that racket, I guess. It's not that different from what I do already, but there's like a certain type of review thing that I'm just not into. But I'm perfectly fine receiving stuff. As long as it's understood, like, I'm not necessarily going to review it on the channel. Let's see. I feel like I missed something. Casey, you are very sappy and gross. That's why I love you. Do you take movie pitches? Not really. I have a lot going on my plate already. Including I'm helping a friend of mine with his movie. And I won't say anything about it because I don't know where he's at. But I'm shooting some stuff for him, and there's some really interesting names attached. It's very low. It's very, very low, no budget. But he's I believe he's going to be coming through Vegas at some point, and we might socially distance meet up and talk about that. But I have so much going on. I have another YouTube thing I'm working on for a friend, as sort of a kind of an exchange, which will be interesting. I'll tell you all about that when it comes around, but that'll probably be a while. Let's see. Every movie you've made closely relates to your love of nobody. That's true. That is very true. Rich isn't the money you make, it's money you save. That's true. Another thing, I also want to point out something. I'm not trying to get rich here. I actually don't give a fuck about being rich. I just need enough money to support my family. Right now, I make I make a perfectly good amount of money from Screen Rant, but it's not enough to. It's enough, like, if I just want to keep the lights on and feed my family and stuff, it's enough for that. But it's just barely there. If I wanted to make, like, the amount of money I make for Screen Rant is directly related to how much work I do. But in order to get that much out, I would have to stop this channel and basically be stuck in my office talking about mainstream nonsense every day, and I refuse to do that. I appreciate that. Just the discs. Are you banning Brian from the Discord? Brian, I love Brian so much. He's like, I'm not going to say who my favorites are because that seems crass, but I love Brian so much. He is my favorite secretary man. And his for those who don't know, in our Discord on the Patreon, basically we have a Discord for $10 and up patrons, kind of keeps it exclusive. And Brian, aka All That Is Man, has his own little I guess, are they called channels? Whatever, the little sub Discord thing. I don't understand terminology, but and he has his own channel. Basically, it's called Sales or Brian's Bad Influence, because he was always posting these amazing sales in the general chat, and we finally were like, okay, we need a sales channel. And so I think Casey made it, and she labeled it Sales, aka Brian's Bad Influence, and I love that, man. Let's see, God, there's a lot of chat. What's my favorite movie? RoboCop. You may ever make Fatal Past and Fatal Present. Funny joke, but actually, we were on a hike a few days ago, and I came upon a location, and it just like my brain sprang to life, and I was like, "Fuck, this is it." And I came up with an entire opening sequence while we were hiking, which was much to my wife's chagrin, because when I start thinking about a movie, I don't stop. I ignore everything else in reality. And I came up with like a perfect opening sequence for a second Fatal Future movie. So what I'm thinking I might wind up doing, and I'm not gonna, none of this is set in stone. This is just ideas. But when I can, I would love to get like the 2 or 3 people necessary for this together, and I would love to guerrilla shoot like this, like 10-minute sequence, and package it for a fundraising campaign, and see if we can crowdsource a second Fatal Future, because it's actually a really fun idea, and I would like to try some of the things with that movie that I either failed with in Fatal Future, or like that as time has gone on, I've gone back and I've said, okay, well, actually we could do that better. There are little things that I'd rather do differently. I'd like to, I think one big problem was I tried way too hard to be like Neil Breen. And I had this very romanticized thought process where it was like, oh, I'm like method directing, where I'm just being this character who's directing this movie. And I think it worked in a lot of the movie, but I don't think it worked entirely, and I want to change that up. Like I would still kind of be doing the method directing thing, but it'd be a bit more of a fine science, and that's really exciting. It's really exciting. I'm not familiar with the Magic Lantern cycle, although that sounds really familiar. Why does it sound familiar? Oh, Kenneth Anger. That's why. Okay. It's like, what the fuck? I think I rented that from Orbit DVD in Asheville. A DVD of that. Yeah, because it had Inauguration of the Pleasure Dome, Scorpio Rising, Lucifer Rising. Yeah, I had this. I didn't own it, but I rented it and went through those years ago. Why does it have... It doesn't matter. Well, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. By the way, like when it's like just sending me like stuff that you think I might enjoy, that's different from screeners. Screeners are a whole different thing. Oh, okay. Someone's just happy for the ship. That's cool. I'm sorry that I'm like constantly behind on this chat. But yeah, I do like Kenneth Anger quite a bit. And actually, I have had I haven't like written anything for it, but I do have in the... Yay, $2.22 from Josh. I can now retire. Thank you, Josh. Oh, the person. Yeah, Kenneth. I like Kenneth. Well, I like the idea of Kenneth Anger quite a bit, and I like his work. But I did actually have a thought process of doing that's such a dumb anyway. I did think about doing a Kenneth Anger video, or like a video that was like about that kind of filmmaking style. But I never did it, obviously. But that would actually be helpful. Let's see here. So, all right. We're losing people. We're at 58 concurrent viewers. I'm shocked that I'm losing people. But yeah, so I'm just, the channel's going to change a little bit. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. I'm going to have to put chapters on this video because this is like a this is much longer than I thought it would be. I was not actually anticipating talking about this for so long. So, all right. Let's talk about Hamilton book next. Also, I really don't want Screen Rant to be my primary income because it's. I don't know if y'all have ever read Screen Rant comments, but yikes, big yikes. Yeah, Kenneth Anger, definition of an artist. All right, so let's go over to Hamilton Book. Let's actually talk about some stuff. Oh, wait, no. Let's talk about news first. This is shorter. Let's talk about movie news first. So we go over here to the Twitters. We see the Twitter account for the Exigency. It's creator Cody. And for those who did not listen to my short-lived podcast, which will come back eventually, I just, I'm physically dying all the time, so I don't have time for the podcast. But we talked about the Exigency, and I think Sean had less opinions about it. But as you can see, I am quite fond. I'm very excited. And we got our first look at the Exigency. I'm actually going to mute this because my last video is completely demonetized because of copyright strikes. But he talks about the look of the new. Actually, let's go to the YouTube page so it's a little bigger. There you go. So talks about 3 Exigency movies in total. He's using Blender now instead of the previous software he was using. They've completed 170 shots, which roughly is 12 minutes. We're still a far way to go. So he was using Poser. It's a giant pain in the ass. And he started using Blender. It looks much better. Holy cow. Which we'll see how that. I'm very curious to see how that affects the overall feel, because a big part of the appeal for the Exigency is that it looks janky as hell. But like I'm glad he's making a movie that is something he can be more proud of. And I'm glad he's making another one because I really enjoyed the Exigency. I was so mad when Austin McConnell got to talking about it before me. I was so mad because I kept putting it off, and then Austin McConnell uploads a video about it, and I was just like, fuck, that was my get. Of course, Austin McConnell gets a bajillion views per video, so fuck cares. Anyway, so he mentions that
artists. So when will this film be done? 20 years? Ha! No, not 20 years. Not 13 years. The truth is, I don't know. But if you held a gun to my head to make me guess, 5 years? So more important than the graphics is...
So yeah, so we're still far away from Exigency 2. But we got our first look at it. He's talked about it. It's going to look a little bit better. Probably still a little janky because it is basically a one-man operation with some additional help. But if you haven't seen the Exigency, you can buy it on Blu-ray. It's on Amazon Prime, I believe, still. Or no, I think you have to buy... I think it might be on Prime. It doesn't matter. Point is, support him. Support the poor guy. He's fucking slaving away for so many years on these movies, and it is such a commendable effort. And they're so weird and delightful and fun. I say the one movie that's out that he spent years and years of wrong with saying Austin McConnell? He broke it first. I don't know what to say. So yeah. So anyway, and he even he name drops Austin in this video because he helped him out by mentioning it. A lot more people know the movie now. Went to grade school and middle school with that guy. Oh, that's fun. That's pretty fun. I like Austin McConnell, by the way. He's I probably only watch like 1 out of every 20 videos he puts up, but he's very infectious with his enthusiasm. Anyway, so Exigency 2, got a look at it. You can of course go to Cody's I think it's Vibart. You can go to his YouTube page or to his Twitter. And you can check this video out for yourself. He just talks about, what's going on with it. It's kind of like the video today that we're doing. We're going to talk about what's going on. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then another movie that is, maybe a little hotly debated. Death Rider. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, this is slightly edited. But smart. So, okay, let's just skip ahead.
I seek sanctuary.
Death Rider in the House of Vampires, a film by Glenn Danzig. His follow-up to Veronica is coming. Oh my god. This does look better than Veronica so far. It still looks janky. I'm still shocked that he can't even get fucking look how jank as hell. You can't really tell because of the quality, but the prosthetic on this chick's neck is awful. It is a terrible prosthetic. And you can only see it for a split second, but it's still real wrinkled. The skin tone doesn't quite match. It looks almost like they took one of those Halloween store throat slice molds that you use for Halloween, and then put vampire marks in the side, and then ran tubing in, presumably to get some blood pouring out. Am I doing any voice work for part 2? He has not sent me anything about voice work, so we'll see. I don't know. Maybe he's forgotten about me. I would not blame him. But oh my god. My eye. Death Rider in the House of Vampires. We got all kinds of people in this. You missed it, but Danny Trejo's in there. Eli Roth is in here. We've got some bad CGI. I'm really excited about that. Look at that. It looks terrible. That's great. He still has his I don't know why. I do not understand how these people cannot light a scene properly. Not that, my lighting is ever all that great, but Glenn Danzig's a fucking, he's got plenty of money. Come on. And there he is, Glenn Danzig in the movie. That's sick. I'm sure we're going to get plenty of big fake tits. Plenty of actresses. Yeah, we got Devon Sawa. Late Julian Sands, right? Didn't he die? Kim Director. Let's see. Fucking Drac Cassidy. I feel like, and Diggum in the Discord pointed this out, but there is this feeling that this is a bit more tongue-in-cheek than Veronica was, purposefully. So that gives me a bit more confidence in this one that it's not going to be as dry, because after the first story in Veronica, it goes downhill real fast. So I'm cautiously optimistic about this thing. It is not going to be a classically good film, but of course it's not really what we're into around here. Really? Huh. Let's see. Do you own Revenge from Second Sight? And is that release worth getting? I don't own that Blu-ray, but I did watch Revenge on Shudder, and Revenge is fucking great. I would absolutely buy that. If that is in your view. I don't know about the details of the release itself. I know I talked about it briefly at one point on a Quadruple BN, but I don't remember enough about it. But really, any extras are cool because that movie is kick ass. So, have you ever pitched a certain movie to be released on Blu-ray to any of the boutique labels? I've never pitched jack shit. I've talked to Brad Henderson about just where various releases are rights wise, but no one gives a you guys care about my opinion, but none of these companies care about my opinion. No one's, I know some of them watch my videos, but no one's like, oh yeah, Michael said we should release this, we should do it. I'm so sweaty right now. My legs are drenched. This fucking bear costume. Oh goodness. So yeah, I'm pretty intrigued by this, to say the very least. And then the next thing, Brian brought this to my attention. But this is some test footage. Don't need the audio for that. This is some test footage from a kaiju movie that is, the basic way of putting this is it's being crowdsourced. So this guy, Kizo Murase, I don't know how to say his name, but he worked on a bunch of old school kaiju movies back in the day. He's old as fuck. The head on Intervision guys at Severin, if you want to release the head, I will give you the rights to do so. But this guy, Kizo Murase, so yeah, you can see his credits are Mothra, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Varan, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, fucking some Gamma. He did Gauss. He made Gauss. He sculpted that sucker. A lot of sculpting. So basically just a sculptor that worked on a bunch of these miniatures and suits. Ultraman stuff, the Mighty Picking Man, all this cool shit. And this is actually very convenient. And he tried crowdsourcing this movie, Brush of the God, or God's Brush, as I've also seen it said or written. And this wiki says that the film was crowdfunded by a motion gallery in September 2020. They did do a separate Kickstarter that ended in November unsuccessfully. So I'm assuming that was separate, maybe, but they did not meet their goal. They wanted a little over $23,000, which is not a lot for a feature kaiju film. They only raised $10,000, which is lame. But they released this January 30th, so they're still working on it. They're not stopping. It's still a thing that is going to happen at some point, hopefully sooner rather than later, because again, this dude is ancient as hell. But yeah, I really would like to see this happen, just because this guy has a lot of passion. This is his last hurrah, so to speak. I don't think he ever directed anything else. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing. Well, let's do a little searchy search, because I forgot everything. I think this is only effort. Let's see. Yep, this is only effort as a director. Now it's listed as a short. I don't know. I know they said something about a feature, but I don't know what the deal is there. But you can kind of see, kind of what kind of work is going into this. They are working on it. They got that black magic right there. Can I not get rid of this bullshit? Wait a second. Nope. Okay. Well, whatever. Oh, okay. Just click it. So you can see their fucking black magic there. They're shooting with. I have that camera. Making these little miniatures, little figurines. Got this weird ass poster. Storyboards. All kinds of storyboards. Looks like a wild kids flick. And that just, you know, it excites me. I think that's really cool. And thanks to Brian for bringing this up to me, because I had no idea. By the way, I see. Oh, just got another someone in the Discord. Awesome. Cool. Wait. There's 2. Wait. Let me check. I'm gonna check my little Patreon app real quick. I didn't get anything. Oh, we're up to 52 patrons. Wow. Hot shit. That's crazy. Did I see the new indicator announcements? I think so. I feel like I wrote that down. Oh my god. But we'll talk about all that stuff tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Wednesday. Today's Monday. Shit. But yeah, it just looks really cool. And I hope this succeeds. If they do another crowdfunding thing, I'll definitely pimp the fuck out of that. But who knows? Who knows? There we go. That's the ticket. So that's that. That's all that shit. Let's talk about some sales, boys. Let's talk about some sales, girl. Shit. Girl, come on. Let's see here. So let's first off, how much is that? That's pretty good for Return. I don't even care what edition that is. That's a good price for Return of the Living Dead. So let's go to newest. So we've got a few Blue Underground releases here, which that's pretty cool. Bullet for the General, right there, Klaus Kinski. A Score to Settle, Nicolas Cage, add to cart. Actually, I'll go ahead and Bullet for the General, add to cart. I'm kind of making just a maybe cart because these usually stick around for a little while. So wait, is Abduction? I can't read this. Scott Adkins. Hell yeah. I don't even care. I just want some of that Scott Adkins in my life. That's other. I really want to do a Scott Adkins video at some point. I don't know when the fuck I'd ever do that, but I will get to the Shout Factory sale in just a second. After we go through these. Africa Screams. That's for 30. I'm not gonna get that because it's $30, but it's tempting. I've heard good things about Afterglow. Nick Nolte, so just throw that in there just in case. All the money in the world, don't care. Although it is Ridley Scott. Maybe. Just for Ridley Scott and the story behind it. That's a maybe. It's a maybe. Late great Christopher Plummer, of course. Amazon Women on the Moon, $18. That's a hard maybe. $6 for American Graffiti. I'll have to check on that release, but hell yeah. Let's see here. Apollo 13. Wait for the 4K. Let's see. The Non-Killer Doll Child's Play. That's a maybe. I don't know about that. So there are a bunch of Kino releases in this. They are good prices, but they're also the prices you're going to get at any Kino sale. So if you are like trying to weed out your cart a bit, I would wait on a Kino sale and just save the money until then. But, you know, whatever. Let's see. Like Curse the Undead right there. $15. I'm good for now. I don't know what this fucking is. Let's see here. Comment Sava. Thank you. I don't know why. $1976. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, it's a Godard. I should have. There was a part of me that was like, this is probably a Godard film. And here we are. So Curse of the Undead, I'll wait until there's a separate sale because I'm pretty chill with that. But $6 for another Godard, sure. Let's see. What is Despair? This is another one where I don't love how they do this. Let's see here. Fully restored in HDDD. Oh, based on... Oh, I didn't realize it was based on Vladimir Nabokov's novel. Cool. Cinematography, music... Oh, it's a Fassbinder. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Fucking Fassbinder, like... Fassbinder drives me nuts because he put out so much fucking stuff in such a short period of time and then died. Which might have had something to do with the fact that he was putting out stuff so much. Like, he put out so many fucking movies over a short period of time. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh my god, that's another guy who I really need to do a thing on. I need to make sure that that's not available through a better label, because that is, I think, Olive, and that could be better. But I can never remember all the Fassbinder movies. There's so many fucking Fassbinder movies, and he was so young when he died, and he put out so many fucking movies. Oh my god. I already have Dragon Wars, but Dragon Wars is awesome. It's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid. I have that as part of a collection. It's a great price for Electric Glide in blue. I already own Electric Glide, but it's a great price. Definitely a big recommend on that. Dragnet I would buy, but it's $18. It's a little high for my blood. Fast Company for $6. Fuck, I wish I hadn't bought it already, because that is a great price. Definitely, I don't know when they'll ever do a 4K of Fast Company. That seems like a tough sell. Oh, I could get 50 Shades Darker. Is this one of those fucking box sets they always end up selling? Includes Wine Stopper, Wine Charms, and Party Napkins. Delightful. First Love I own digitally, but gotta pop that in there because that's a Mickey. Let's a Mickey. Is the H.G. Lewis collection on here? I didn't even see that. I might have to add that to the old cart. Oh wait, no, I remember it was on last time. I don't think did I buy that? Shit, I don't remember what I bought last time. I gotta double. Did I ever? Oh fuck, I don't know what I bought. Whatever. Right, 44 director credits. Died at 37. It's just insane. Target exclusive. Okay. Yeah, they get those little exclusives. I'm not gonna buy that. I don't need any of those things, but that's fun. I've heard good things about Fury. It's a Vietnamese martial arts film, so for $5, that's kind of worth it. I don't know about Fury the Fist. I just don't know about that. Although I will, I'm going to add that and I'll look at it later. My wife just texted me to say that she loved me instead of interrupting the live stream. I love you too, honey bunny. Oh, she's flipping me off and walking away. Party Napkin is a sweet band name. Let's see here. Also, they got Forgotten Jal. I love their like weird case thing for this, but totally worth it. $40. Come on. You got all those Gamera collections. Of course, I don't need those, although they are tempting because they are pretty sick looking. I feel like I cannot even read. Oh, VCI. I was wondering who put this out. I kind of want Gangbusters, but it's also $15. I feel like I can find it for cheaper at some point. Brian, we talked a lot about you while you were not here. Let's see here. Gas I really want. That's a Roger Corman drug trip movie. That's not entirely successful, but still, that's pretty cool and super cheap. Let's see here. Harrison Ford collection, I'm good, but that's looks like a pretty okay deal. High Plains Drifter, $18. Nah, thank you. Ngagi again. I'm trying to stay away from like the pricey ones. I might get Blue Monkey for $25. We'll see about that. I don't know what Josie is. What is Josie? When the residents of the small southern town are forever changed when the tattooed, sweet-talking stranger Josie, Sophie Turner, struts into town, striking up relationships with a local young punk Marcus, Jack Kilmer, and her loner neighbor, Hank. Dylan McDermott. She quickly becomes a hot topic of local gossip, but her true intentions for arriving in town are far more sinister than her dark past comes to light. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Put it in the cart, look into it later. I don't know about that. Jacuzzi. Is that? That is what I was thinking it was. Okay. This is one of those where I need to look up a Blu-ray review because I don't like. Olive does good stuff, but I don't know if that's worth it or not. Oh my god, I love that you know everything. It's so useful. Between you and Brian, I honestly I don't even need to use the internet. It's fucking sick. I'm a spoiled brat. Nicolas Cage, add to cart. Killdozer, $15 for Killdozer. Even though this is a Kino and therefore it will be available for the same price, if not cheaper, at the next sale. Great price for Killdozer. That was a phenomenal release. I'm still kind of putting off JSA. I do want it. I just, I'm trying to save money and so I'm putting it off. Little Monsters, by the way, is fucking great. I got to see this at Sundance, and I am so happy I did. I remember pushing to go see this instead of going back to our room, and I was so glad that I watched. I was very tired the next day, but I was so glad I saw it. Fucking great movie. $6. Totally worth it. It is on Hulu, so, I'm not buying it because I can just watch it streaming. If I ever need it, I don't think I'll ever do a video on Little Monsters, but a lot of fun. Let's see here. 4K of Animal House is coming soon, so I don't need that. I don't know that I need to own Mississippi Grind, but $5 is a pretty good price. I love that they call it Panic, like the Walmart version. That's pretty great. Do I have the Vengeance trilogy? I don't remember if I ordered Old Boy from Arrow. I don't think I did. I don't have them. I watched them all individually over as they were released, but I think I owned the Old Boy DVD, but I don't know whatever happened to that. But I don't own any of the other ones. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Parker, Picture Mommy Dead. A lot of these are just not really worth the price. I'm kind of intrigued by Poop Talk, honestly. I don't know what Shanks is. Oh, because Marcel Moreau. Marcel Moreau. Jesus Christ. Marcel Marceau. Jesus Christ. Let's see. God. Directed by William Castle. What? I did not realize William Castle directed Marcel Marceau in a movie. Add to cart. Instant curiosity. Let's see here. It's another one that I don't know what this is. Oh, it's some Asian movie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see. That is way too much for the ape. I'm sorry. That's just too much money for the ape. Cool. I'll definitely grab that. Great price for Agfa. Pretty sure it's close to the price on the website, but still. Let's see. Again, like a lot of, if these are like over $15, I just generally I just ignore them for the most part. The Atomic City. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got on the back? Got Dick on the back is what we got. It's intriguing, but I feel like that's not going anywhere. Okay, I will pick up. I will definitely pick up Shanks. Holy shit. I'm glad to know that it has a gag. I would expect nothing less from auteur William Castle. Again, like, this looks really interesting, but it's $15, and so I try to stick to this low stuff. I'm gonna add that to my cart just in case. Oh no, but it's Kino. It'll be cheaper on Kino. I don't need to buy it now. It'll be cheaper on Kino. The Hard Way, by the way, is fantastic. I love The Hard Way. Let's see what else we got here. The Poison Rose. Jesus Christ. Secret of My Success. A lot of $15 stuff. Ooh, the Transporter. Refueled. Okay, well. Let's see. Trick. Warcraft 3D, baby. You might be the killer, baby. And now we're back into the old stuff. We can go back a little bit because let's see, how much is in my cart? I feel like I didn't add 20. Oh, nope, I just added a lot of stuff. Oh, right, I added some stuff earlier, too. Forgot about that. I always put DC Sniper in my cart and then I take it out. Because I'm like, I do want more Uli Lamel, but I also am not going to enjoy that movie. I did see that edition of Raw from Second Sight. I'm very, very into it. I own The Wonders of Aladdin. Oh wait, did I skip over it? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, this will be cheaper on Kino at some point, but Wonders of Aladdin, early Mario Bava. Where is... I need to find that H.G. Lewis. Oh, fuck, I went... Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick run-through of this. I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna ignore a bunch of stuff. So we can get to the Scream thing and all that shit. Tempting on this one. Very tempting. Let's see. Blood Red. Oh, Dennis Hopper. Okay, maybe. Blumenthal. Blanche intrigues me, but nah. Let's see here. I'm actually a little tempted by downsizing just so I can talk about it, but... Have you seen Nightmare Sisters? I've watched parts of Nightmare Sisters. I've still not I've still not watched the Blu-ray that I got from Vinegar Syndrome. So it's one of those that I've seen bits and bobs of over the years, but I've never actually sat down and watched it beginning to end. So I don't count it. But I think I'm gonna enjoy it once I actually sit down and just all the way through. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Hammer Films The Ultimate Collection. I don't believe you. What is this? So is this the Mill Creek collection? Yeah, it looks like it's the Mill Creek collection. Maybe. It's so weird. I mean, it is the Mill Creek collection, but that's such a weird thing that they did there. I don't understand how Hamilton Book operates at all, but it's fascinating. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Never. Let's see. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Fucking sick. Let's see. Got Roadhouse. Love that. Fucking snap that up, guys. Tempting. Pebble and the Penguin is a movie that I am scared to ever revisit because I know that it's garbage, but little Michael fucking loved it so much. That was my shit. Pebble and the Penguin. Pebble and the Penguin was my shit, man. And I definitely do not want to revisit it because that horrifies me. This looks interesting. I'm going to add this and look at it later. Where is that? God dang. Gosh darn. H.G. Lewis collection. Also very tempting. This is annoying. I was hoping this would be really fast. Oh, I know. I know it's from the previous month now. I just want to find that H.G. Lewis. I could just look it up, I guess. But I'm being very stubborn. A very stubborn boy. So stubborn. If it's not on this page, I'm just going to look it up. Let's see. There's really like so much good shit on here. It's really crazy. Oh, I need to get Autopsy Jane now. All right, I'm just gonna. Motherfucker. Okay. It might be gone. Is it gone? I think it's gone. Well, Ryan, thank you. I'm glad you like my rant. I'm still surprised that people still watch and comment on that rant. And I, like, it literally was just, I was doing the review for Jason Goes to Hell, and I went off on this massive tangent. And when I finished, I was like, fuck, this is an awful, awful video. So I released it separately because I spent so much time talking on camera. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it was so hard to find it. Okay. Well, okay. Oh, because I did Lewis collection instead of Lewis Feast. That's my problem. So, that's a big maybe as well. Okay, so this like this cuts down to the problem I have, where like if I did one of these sales a month, it'd be different. But like this is $263 of stuff that I could slap down some greenbacks for right now. Like I might like shave off like $4 here and $5 there, but at the end of the day, it's over $200 in stuff. Now, let's transition to Scream Factory. These are all the movies I wanted to order when I saw the sale. $308. Actually, this is, God damn it, fucking Scream Factory. Oh, because I have to log in. Wait a second. Let me log in a separate window just in case. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, it might be because they sold out. Might be because they sold out. Wait a second. Oh my god. Scare. Love Isn't Scare. There we go. It might be that they sold out of stuff. I don't know. It looks like it's all mostly here. I think it just because their cart functionality sucks ass. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly there. Well, thanks, Ryan. I do want to. I really like. I'm trying to get to my Texas Chainsaw review, but I constantly am pushing it off because I don't want to fuck it up, and also like I keep running into these like other things I got to do. It's fucking so frustrating. So anyway, so like let's start this over. Let's just delete, just delete everything. Sure, there's an easier way to do this. Can I just? Oh, now it's all that. God damn. Okay. Well, I fucked up, but whatever. Shit. Can I not just? I wish there was a way to just get rid of everything. Anyway, let's just go back. What can I? It doesn't matter. Yeah, I will be doing a series on the whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. It's just a pain in the ass. Let's see. So my current, I'll just add stuff, and if it makes it 2, I'll just delete it later. So 10 to Midnight, I really want. Their fucking like whole system is so garbage. April Fool's Day, I would like, certainly. Behind the Mask would be sick. Out in the Burning, Body Parts would be great. Oh my god. Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh. Hell yeah, I already own Candyman. I don't actually think I own Black Christmas. I think I've only ever bought the DVD of that. So, The Fan would be cool, but I would skip with The Fan. Death Valley, I think, is already in my cart. Cobra would be sick as hell. They already have Death Valley. Already own The Editor. And I think most of these are already in my cart. So, you know, so okay, so frustrating. Like, oh, the Darkman trilogy is on Amazon for $14. Okay, yeah. So yeah, a lot of there's like a lot here that I've already owned. Like, I already own The Creep Show, I already own Critters, Curse of the Werewolf. I'm waiting on the Day of the Dead 4K to inevitably drop. Dracula, I definitely want that. There's a lot here. There's more stuff that I could buy, but like, this is honestly for Scream Factory / Shout Factory, this is a good deal, or good deals. I do. What was the one? I do want Pet Sematary too. I think it's back up here. I am probably going to buy the Slumber Party Massacre Deluxe Edition, only because at $30 it's like $6 more than what it is on Amazon. And I do kind of like this figure. Like, I'm kind of into this. It's not like something I would pay a lot of money for, but like, goddamn. So like, I'm kind of into it. And Jason Paul Collum directed the interview, Jesus Christ, the making of documentary that's on here. Apparently is really good. My favorite creature feature Blu-ray that Scream Factory released. Fuck, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, that's tough. That's very tough. Creature feature. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Sorry. So yeah, I'm probably gonna buy some things, but I definitely like. I'll just add the fan to the card if I already didn't. How do I just want to wait. I hate how they have this set up so much. Oh my god. Drives me up the goddamn wall. Oh. It's so okay. I just want to get the all right. I kind of mentioned this already near the top, but I don't hate Shout Factory. It's just I prefer other labels over them almost entirely. Shout does great work. I don't have the Arrow version of Candyman, so I can't say. It's probably better, but I have no idea. But I mentioned this earlier. I just don't like their business practices. I don't think that they play the game in a manner that benefits us as consumers. They have very high prices considering their massive contracts. And I find those prices very frustrating. I understand, like their prices are, I think, about the same for the most part as Vinegar Syndrome. But Vinegar Syndrome is a very, very niche company still. And Shout Factory, you can find it in fucking Walmart. I mean, Shout Factory is a big company. to the point they're almost not a fucking boutique label, almost. Like, they are huge. They have these massive contracts, and they just hoard. They just fucking hoard licenses. And they never do anything with them. Like, they have Slumber Party Massacre 2. They have, I'm pretty sure they have Hard to Die. And they don't do anything with them. Or I'm sorry, I fucked that up. Sorority House Massacre 2 and Hard to Die. I always fuck that up. It's such an easy thing to fuck up. Although Slumber Party Massacre 2, they, let it go out of print, and now, at some point we'll get a new one probably, but who fucking knows? And their slips suck. Their slips are garbage. Like, they're, roughly, they're, like Severin level, where it's like, who gives a shit? I love Severin, but who gives a shit? They're keeping Orville hostage. I don't like that, man. So it frustrates me because, like, they have the licenses for all these really sick ass movies. Like, I love Event Horizon. I love The Blob. I love My Bloody Valentine. I own that one. Obviously I love Friday the 13th. I love Candyman. I love Night of the Comet. I love Body Bags. Like, there's all these things that they have. We'll talk about the new releases on Quadruple BN. They have all these great licenses, and they don't even always put out the best transfer. Like, one thing I love about Vinegar Syndrome, and another reason why I'm okay with their pricing versus Shout Factory, is Vinegar Syndrome, they will not take no for an answer when it comes to the elements. They used to be more lax, but, like, they legitimately, like, if they cannot get their hands on the original negative, there's times where I don't even think they'll release it. Like, if there's still hope out there for a negative, they'll just hold off. Like, they are super fucking serious about the best possible transfer. And they get the best extras they can. Shout Factory has much more money to spend on that. There are times where I wish that Vinegar Syndrome would put a little bit more effort into certain extras, but it's nothing like aggressive. And even Severin tries real hard. They do not have as much of a firm grasp on transfers, and sometimes they do dumb shit. Like, they still have not fixed the fucking slipcover issue that drives me fucking crazy. I don't know why they're always so tight. But like, there's this like level of laziness because of how powerful they are in, like, the scheme of things. And it drives me nuts while these other companies are going all out to deliver the best product possible. There are smaller companies that have relatively high prices that don't put out as quality of a product, but they're also working in far more niche systems. Like SRS. I understand SRS's pricing. It's like a dude handling all this. He's going to need that extra money because he's putting together all this shit himself. Like, he's spending a lot of money and has a very small audience, where Shout has a massive audience. So, yeah, that's why, like, if I can, I go with Arrow. They're pretty big in their own right, but their prices are pretty reasonable, especially during sales. Like, there's a lot of Arrow sales that make up for the fact their prices are sometimes a little high. But Shout, just, like, they really rub me the wrong way all the time. But at the same time, I really want to talk about these movies, and they're available almost exclusively through Shout Factory, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, Brian. They have, like, A team, B team, and C team, and sometimes, like, they don't, like, and I like, there's let me go to the sale real quick. Bullshit website. This Bad Dreams and Visiting Hours. I really want both those movies on Blu-ray. I'm not buying that double feature because I know the encode is subpar, and I don't want a subpar encode for these movies. I don't care. Ugh, man, that was a horrible squeak. You know, I don't care that it's a double feature. You can get two movies looking pretty good on a single disc. I'm assuming this is a single disc. But even for $13, like, I really want Bad Dreams specifically, but fuck that encode. And so, you know, it becomes a moral issue where even when they have a good release, there's part of me that's like, oh, but does Indicator have it? Like, does somebody else have this movie? And I wasn't always like this, but as I've learned and as I've, you know, watched more of the releases and I've heard certain things, they just drive me a little crazy. But still, fucking Cobra is fucking sick. Cherry Falls, even though it's not the uncut version, which is, you know, not available, so that's fair. Cherry Falls, fucking sick. Love Cherry Falls. The Funhouse, hell yeah. Hell Night is so good. Quentin Tarantino was just talking about Hell Night on that podcast, the Empire podcast with Edgar Wright. The fucking girl who was a mechanic. A fucking great movie. You know, they got all these Psychos. Psycho 2, directed by Richard Franklin. The fucking Hitchcock, like, fanboy from hell gets to direct the sequel to Psycho. And here it is, Psycho 2, fucking Scream Factory. Motel Hell, which they put out a steelbook. There's not a fork. I think it's just the steelbook as well. But $10 for Motel Hell. You know, My Bloody Valentine is great. Shocker is one of my favorite Wes Craven movies. Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 are great. I mean, like, Slumber Party fucking Massacre, Sleepaway Camp, The fucking Strangers, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. My favorite Texas Chainsaw sequel, by the way. I know, that's crazy, but they fucking have it, and they did a fucking awful job. You know, I'm glad that I can buy the Urban Legend films from 88 Films instead. Valentine. Like, there's just the fucking Blob remake is one of the best remakes ever made, period. Bubba Hotep, fucking Don Coscarelli, man, is one of my goddamn heroes. And like Creepshow, a downright perfect anthology movie. And you know what? Props to Shout Factory, did a great job. They had their A-team on this one. Good for them. They didn't get lazy on this one. You know, Dead Ringers. Dead Ringers used to be my favorite movie. It used to be my #1 favorite movie. That's the movie I would tell people was my favorite movie of all time back in the day. You know, Death Becomes Her's a lot of fun. Day of the Dead. Like, all these fucking Exorcist fucking 3. All these amazing properties that they have their fucking dirty little mitts on. And it drives me crazy. Nightbreed. Fucking, oh my God. Phantom of the Paradise, a movie that I fucking love, and I did buy the Shout version of this one back way when. I talk about that in my Phantom of the Paradise video. Like, just look at all this stuff, all this great stuff. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight, best horror movie of the 90s, right there. Like, goddamn. And, you know, again, I don't hate Shout Factory. I'm just aggressively frustrated. And, yeah. So annoying. Oh, they didn't fix the file. I didn't even notice that. Well, fuck. Yeah, so, and that's another thing, is like, they will, like, do these things that I miss all the time, and then I find out, I'm like, fucking shit, cocksuckers. Like, they will not do things that are super simple to do for no discernible reason, other than they are not paying attention. Tales from the Crypt is really fucking good. Or Demon Knight is really fucking good. I fucking love Demon Knight so much. I do want to. I'm thinking about doing a video on 90s horror movies. And spoiler, my whole concept behind the video is just to eventually end it with, and Demon Knight is the best fucking movie of the bunch. After going through all how good 90s horror is, because Demon Knight is fucking great. Anyway, I am just a very annoyed person because I wish better companies got a lot of these licenses. That's really it. One second, I just got a text from my wife. A TikTok. I can't look at that now. Ugh. It's pitch. Oh, fuck's sake. That's annoying. I luckily one great thing about my setup is I actually do not have a good audio setup right now. In my living room. So which is fine because like I watch a lot of stuff with headphones. Especially now that I have a child. Or in my office. But when I watch stuff in there, I can never tell if the sound mix is bad or not. I mean, I can tell, you know, if it's like overpowered in one way or another, but I can't really tell with like surround sound mixes how poorly they're done. Anyway, so that's the Scream Factory sale. Now I don't have to talk about that during Quadruple BN. Hurrah! Oh, the Grizzly finished. Let's take a look at that. Ignore my WandaVision. Again, I have Disney Plus, but I'm not gonna take the time to fucking screen record those fucking episodes. Anyway, and I pulled from a database. I didn't actually do the deed myself. Anyway, so let's see here. Where did I save that? Fuck. Video. Grizzly. All right, so let's just open this up real quick. So, yep. Oh my god. So, let's just take a look at how this looks. I'm not going to show like the actual movie because that would be morally wrong, but I just want to take a look at like what kind of stuff we're talking about here. How does this look? How bad is this? I'm already really sad because I was hoping that they were going to try to go as close. Ooh, indie movie news. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, Censor. Okay, real quick before I do that. I did not order the St. Maud Steelbook. I'm a piece of shit. So, Censor, the story behind the best British horror film in years. Video nasties and censorship are tackled head on in the sinister Sundance hit. Jacob Stolworthy speaks to its star, Niam Algar, and director Prano Bailey Bond, about the process from inception to fruition. Oh, I've seen a still from this before. It's blah 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 blah. Tells the story of Enid, a young woman who makes a living tucked away in dingy screening rooms, watching depraved and gory films. On her notepad, she scribbles down the timings of the cuts she thinks need to be made before they're viewed by the public. For Enid, this fastidiousness doesn't stem from a love of film, but from a sense of duty. During a tense dinner with her parents, she rebukes her father for suggesting otherwise. It's not entertainment, she snaps. I do it to protect people. Like any psychological film worth its salt, nothing is as it seems. The arrival of video nasty supremo Frederick North's new film, creepily titled Don't Go in the Church, sends Enid spiraling. Before long, she's on a mission to find a sister who went missing years before. It's here where the film kicks into gear, leading to one of the most memorable climaxes for quite some time. I am intrigued. Oh, I am very intrigued by that. I'm really looking forward to learning more about that as time goes on. All right, so I hate this. Like, make sure this is not. Okay, I don't want to do the audio. So this looks awful to me. And the reason being, Matt, we're looking at Grizzly II. I just ripped it. By the way, let's see. What are the audio track options here? Just the one 5.1 surround track. So there's literally 0 bonus features for this film that is literally decades in the making. What a fucking sad thing. So this is very obviously a computer-generated font. It looks nothing like something from... Was this the 80s or 90s? I feel like it was like 1990 exactly, or like very late 80s. Anyway. So already it feels like a cheap, newer horror film. And this looks like new footage. This looks like, yeah, this is definitely new footage they shot. Yeah. Yeah, there is some compression on here. There's not compression in a lot of this. There is going to be, God damn it. There is going to be compression on your end, obviously, because this is a live stream. So, let's see. Let's get full bear. Starring George Clooney for one scene. Let's see what else we got. Oh my god. We're going to be LC. Come on. More just awful, just a lot of awful digital footage. A lot of drone use. Makes me sad. Oh my fucking Christ. Oh my fucking Christ. Are you serious? Wait, is this stock footage? What the fuck is this? This looks like stock footage.
You told me this is going to be some little simple stroll through the forest.
Okay, so here's the old footage.
You know, you guys are really starting to piss me off now. Oh my god, I've got a blister on my big toe.
Backpack. Come on, Tina, do me a small favor.
We got, I believe, Laura Dern right there, and there's Charlie, and there's George. All right.
My phone number. It's my evening.
Man, and there's the George Clooney scene. So cool. Got that. I might have to do a video on this. Just like I don't like doing videos that just like shit down people's throats, but this is depressing. So let's see here.
I'll get it done.
And they're all gonna get killed off. I don't know when, but so we got more old footage. Cool. So I feel like so there's a fair amount of old footage. The concerts. You can see. I mean, they had this is so sad because this was like a massive thing, and then the producer was just like, "Out of here," and just fucked this entire thing over. But they like. They were making a massive movie. They staged an actual concert that thousands of people attended.
You daddies, look.
Let's see. I don't want to. Again, I don't want to shit too much of this. I don't want to get a copyright strike on this. But okay, so there's plenty of original footage, which is cool. I don't know how much footage they had to work with, but I mean, this was. Let's say this is an hour and 14 minutes, so they've not that much.
To the kid's parents, Sam.
Hold it.
Worse than the new footage in the finale. Okay, so let's just pop ahead. Look at this massive concert. Holy balls. Like, and for it's for a sequel. It's a Killer Bear movie sequel to a Killer Bear movie that is a direct ripoff of Jaws. And they're like, concert. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening here? Is this... Because like we have this great, perfectly good film look. Looks fine. There's the bear. I can't really... Let's see, if I'm just looking at this, I'm eyeballing it, but it looks fine. I'm not seeing any like serious issues compression-wise, just, again, I mean, this is... Then there's this, like, awful footage right here that was sourced from video, behind the scenes, maybe? I don't even understand. What do you do to protect your slips from having wear on them? I don't really touch them much. That's about it. I don't know why I spent money on it. I'm going to have to do a video on this just to make up for the cost. What the fuck is this? This shouldn't be in a... Like, this... It's weird, like, you see these really perfectly good shots. Like, this is fine. This looks like... But then this just garbage. Just garbage. And it, like, this is not a behind-the-scenes video. This is just, like, this is what they somehow... Like, somehow they did not have this footage. I don't understand how they have all this other footage, but this footage they do not have available, and they have to source from what? Fucking YouTube? Oh my god. And look! Oh, like, it drives me crazy how much work went into the small amount of this movie that got made back in the day. I don't know if they cut in new footage.
Okay,
I can't... Wait, okay. We can solve this. Where is... Like, this looks like it's from that set. I really can't tell without going through and watching the whole thing, but it looks like it's from the same setup. I could be wrong. I thought Hogzilla was great as a last drive-in movie, if that makes sense. I wouldn't want to watch that by itself. And that footage looks janky too, but that's just damage. Like, it's like, it has to, like, I want to know the story about why that footage looks so awful, but I don't know why it would be. Janky ass bear. Like, look at... Fucking VLC. Look at this. Look at what they did. And this just shows how fragile a film production can be. Like, just one producer being like, ah, bitch, and it's all fucked. And they did all this for basically nothing. I'm going to say, at once, now that this has finally come out after years of anticipation, basically nothing. Like, and again, I don't want to stop too long on any given scene, because, again, I don't want to get copyright strike goblins. So I have to go in and cut stuff, and that's a pain. Alright, so a lot of concert. Sweet, lovable animatronic bear. Love him. I want to hug him. Well, yeah, like, that's the thing is, like, you can make digital footage look fine. Like, there are a ton of movies made all the time now that are shot digitally that look like they were shot on film, where you actually have to, like, really think about it to figure out if it was shot on film or digital. I really want to see... Oh, God, it's so great. Like, the actual, like... I love how janky the bear is. Like, honestly, I'm so mad they didn't finish this movie, because it was going to be a total dumpster fire no matter what, but this looks insane. So let's see here. Let's see if we can find... We're not gonna spoil that. Wait, where is... I don't know... Wait, actually, is there... Oh, wait. Thank you to the following YouTube channels for providing us with the wonderful sound effects. Oh my god, what? What? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? What? What is No, really? I'm shocked. Pawn 5! Oh my god, I used Pawn 5 for Fatal Future. Fucking Shutterstock. Oh my... This movie's breaking me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Okay, for those of you just tuning in or whatever, not knowing, so this is Grizzly 2. Grizzly 2, of course, sequel to Grizzly, which is a great film. They did not finish the movie. They managed to shoot a good bit of stuff in the woods, and this is Eastern European, I don't remember what country now, Romania, something like that, production. And they shot a concert. They shot George Clooney, Charlie Sheen, and Laura Dern, who they wanted Laura Dern to take her clothes off, and Bruce Dern was like, "You motherfucker, stay away from my daughter." And basically the producer ixnayed in the middle of production, and so they had to shut down, like, the I think line producer maybe. She tried. I don't remember what her fucking part was, but she tried to keep it going for a while, and that, like, very quickly the whole production fell apart because they didn't have any money. And like a lot of this is stuff that was filmed for the movie back in, when was this? Like, this is all original footage, right here. When was this shot? I don't remember. 1983. Holy shit, this is actually further back than I thought it was. So this was shot back in 1983, and they only finished a sizable chunk. Like, you know, you can tell this is old footage. I wish I could just show all of it, but again, I don't want to get the copyright strike.
I've been waiting for you.
Gods.
Yeah? I think you've made a mistake.
Trying to find the very like, there's Gimli being a little bear hunter. I love, like, I'm actually, honestly, just for him, I'm happy to have bought this. Like, got a lot of people to go to this concert. Again, this is the 1983 production. Let's see. And, like, they did a good job shooting it, and they have all that looked like a brief potential digital shot. It's hard to tell with this quick. Yeah, when it's quick, I'm trepidatious. Yeah, like, they really, like, it should have been finished. There's no good reason other than just incompetence that it's not get finished. Because, like, they had all, like, they're 110 fucking % had to be a producer in Hollywood who was like, oh, you need, you know, $250,000 to finish this movie? Sure, fuck it, why not? Just give me these, you know, as long as I make this percentage on the back end, cool, yeah, have your money. Like, this is pure, you know, there might have been some legal issue, but it seems to me like pure incompetence that it did not get finished back in the day. Let's see, can't, trying to find the gazebo shot, but I really don't want to spend too much time on any one shot. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, yeah, Corman, if Corman could get, like, some kind of deal going, like, 100%, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's, like, little, like, spliced in shots that do not belong here. Excuse me, sir. You don't belong here. What in the... Oh, this must be the gazebo thing. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? What the fucking fuck? Wait, okay, wait a second. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. I paid money for this. I paid money for this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I need a drink of water. I need water. I need water. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm a dying person. I'm a dying person. Oh my God. 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 I'm gonna hyperventilate. This is so awful. Oh my God. They didn't even try. And it's a itty bitty file size. What did I say? 15 or 18 gigs. And I mean, which, you know, I mean, it's mostly garbage footage. Or not mostly. It's mostly actually the film. But there's a ton of garbage footage in there. It's an hour, 14 minutes. Wow. Steve, they are not going to. So there is no full movie to release. That's the thing. There's just no full movie. You know, they didn't finish it, so it's not there. I am very frustrated that they did not just release what they had, like just, you know, as a bonus feature. Like they could have fit it on the fucking disc. You know, just put a little thing at the beginning saying this is all the footage in order, and we've added little tidbits, maybe a few like text inserts saying, hey, this is what happens, we didn't get this footage, fuck. Like that would be so much better than this, because this, like, I mean, like if you think about like this, like there's a lot of silent films from back in the day that have entire reels missing, and so they basically just insert text saying, hey, this is missing, this is what happens. Yeah, this was crowdsourced. And like yeah, oh yeah, make a documentary. Like there's so many ways to do this without insulting people and still make something worth buying, because this is not worth buying. Just like I of course haven't watched the full thing. My opinion could go up or very much down once I watch the whole thing, but the way that they put this together is fucking embarrassing. Like insert the fucking wait, you know what this is? Wait a second, I need a soundboard. That's what I need. You know, fucking soundboard. This will work. This is what I feel.
Play like big boys yet, huh? Maybe pick out your own outfits in the morning? Make your own snacks? Some solo back to school shopping? It's fucking embarrassing!
That's my feeling right now. That's my feeling. It is fucking embarrassing. Wait, a stock footage bear gets... oh my god. Oh my god. They do have a doc, but you have to buy it from their site, and it's $25. Fuck them. Fuck. Why is that not part of the fucking Blu-ray I bought? This should have the... that is such horse shit. Like, goddamn. Goddamn. I regret buying this already. So wait, there's a bear that gets digitally shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, assuming it's right in here somewhere. No fucking way. No. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, here we go. This is the show. Oh god. Oh. Take the shot. Sir, I'm not sure. Take the shot. Take the shot, Johnny. Take the shot. I don't know about this. Take the shot, Johnny. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna have to watch that again, fellas. We're gonna have to watch that again. Alright. This is minute 50. This is a minute 50. So let's go back to 142. Minute 50 into this film that was shot in 1983. Minute 50. Well, I'm at a minute 42. Oh, God. Oh, my sweet merciful Jesus Christ. Oh, my fucking God. Okay. No! No, my baby! My baby! They killed my baby! Oh no, there's another one! No! What? What? What?
I love you guys.
Hard cut to George Clooney, Charlie Sheen, and Laura Dern. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Oh, people worked hard on this movie, and then it was shelved, and then people worked the opposite of hard on this movie. Oh my God. How did this, what was this Kickstarter? What was this? I don't remember. Oh my God. Does anyone know where they crowdsourced this? This is, I think this is before Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Has to be. Oh my God. Oh my fuck. I don't know where the fucking thing is. It doesn't matter. So, Grizzly II. They put this in theaters. There was a limited theatrical release. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. What was this? Gravitas Ventures or whatever? There we go. So here's their page for it. Okay, so Our Films. Well, there's your problem. What the fuck is all of this? This looks awful by my standards. There's a few in here that I've heard of that are okay, but like a lot of this is sad. Just looks sad. Anyway, so not released by a company that. So I guess so it must be on the like production side of things, not the distributor. Where the fuck? Here we go. So, oh, you can buy a poster. That shitty ass font. Oh, there's a press kit. Cool, cool. Swimming Among Sharks, the story behind the making of Grizzly II book or ebook. There is the Blu-ray. And there is a documentary. There it is. Wow. The fucking balls. The fucking balls. 17-minute interview with the producer discussing the troubled production. Oh, I'm sorry. It also includes the official trailer of the film Grizzly II Revenge. And over here we have the actual movie. And that's weird. There's no sign of any extras because they don't exist. And that is 25. This is $25 fucking dollars. Holy fucking shit. This is Neil Breen territory right here. But at least he makes a fucking movie I want to watch. What the... How long is this book? It's a 96-page book. Oh my god. It's a 96-page book for $20. I mean, I guess $3 for the ebook makes sense. I'll give them that. Holy shit. Oh, a statement. Long statement. Yeah, I don't really want to read that. I am curious, though. I haven't actually looked into her other work since this. I wonder if she has... Oh my god, it doesn't even come with her IMDb at first. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. To be fair, Diabolic had this in stock, and I technically gave Jesse Nelson my money. But, I'm going to take a wild guess here. Yep. I fucking thought so. Cool. Cool. Somebody needed to pay some bills. This is how they decided to do it. Cool. What a fucking travesty. What a fucking travesty. I am... Like, I feel bad about shitting on Shout Factory after what I saw. That is truly one of the worst goddamn things I've ever seen. Holy shit. Holy shit. I am flabbergasted. Like, that... The fact that they took something that could have been a beautiful relic from the past and were like, no, not gonna do that. So pro tip, if you are trying to finish a movie that was shot in 1983, don't add bullet time to stock footage. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. You fucking cocksuckers. Jesus Christ. Oh, I will never be the same after that. Not be the same after that. Holy shit, yeah. If Vinegar Syndrome or Severin were given this, they would actually do something worthwhile. Oh my god, my spirits are in disarray after that. I'm just sad. I'm just a sad boy. Oh my god, I just gave you a rant video. Come on. Okay, I'll do a video on it. I need to finish up my February slate. But I will do a video on this piece of shit. Since that is, I mean, the internet does like shitting on bad movies, and this is one of the few times I actually am 100% comfortable shitting on someone's work. Like, I'm not a big fan of shitting on people's work, but this one, this is an exception. That's what this is. Holy butts. Holy butts. Fucking A. Holy shit. We gotta watch it one more time. We gotta watch it one more time. I wonder, like, do the subtitles have? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Also, this fucking stock music might be the worst. Just being with my cub babies. Being with my cub babies here. It's so dramatic. Oh no. Oh, where's the... Let's just... Who gives a shit about spoilers? Alright, we gotta... No, it's too far. Also, wait a second. When does the actual ending of this movie happen? Let's see here. Let's just here. Let's pop this over here. So, let's see. Where is the actual...
Yes, it is.
Oh, poor... That's a great ending. I'll give them that. Okay, so this movie ends at 1 hour and 8 minutes. I do kind of want to like go through and do a sound re-edit. I love Gimli just hanging out back there. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is that...
Yes.
Wait, seriously? They didn't even... Oh my god. Wow, that is completely fucked, isn't it? Holy shit. Like, they didn't even try to fix the things that needed fixing. Poor Gimli. Like, there's a ton of bear footage we need, but I'm not seeing anything. Like, I don't know what they spent money on. Poor Gim Gim. I will say, that ending is legitimately great. That is legitimately... Like, you don't even... Like, what's happening here? What's happening in the scene? We see the danger high voltage sign. Okay. We see our hero running away from the bear. We have a bit of a bear POV. And then boom. An old shitty video file of the bear's jaws catching on fire. nothing, no, like, even just like have a prop bear snout built, get a pipe, light it roughly the same, have the bear like maybe even like have like a double's hands on the pipe. No way, that wouldn't make any sense because it would get electrocuted. Or have like a double like in the foreground rather, and have the bear chomp down, and then like a little spark effect. You know, you can do that with very little money, and then redo this fucking footage because it looks awful. Then we have the hero looking on. Need a shot of the bear like actually biting down on the thing, and not that. And then it just cuts to this. And it's not even burned. This appears to be the actual footage from the movie. So my question is that how the bear, like, I don't understand what happened.
Yes, it is.
But I love this whole thank you ending. I think that's great. Like, that's really sad that it has like this really solid ending potentially that's ruined by a total lack of interest in making it make sense. I don't know what's happening with this bear. Like, I don't know what the fuck the actual shot is supposed to be. Because we see it burning up and then it just cuts to this. I don't know where this was in the film. It looks like it fell into a bunch of not speakers, I guess, but like part of the stage after burning. So my assumption is in the original film, it gets electrocuted and falls onto the stage. I don't know where they are when it gets electrocuted, but I don't have proof. I've actually disproven myself. Movies are not cool. Movies are trash. There's no movies shouldn't exist. Fuck it. Let's call it off, everybody. Oh my god. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. I'm probably gonna upload just this bit of this live stream as its own video while I work on whatever. This is gonna have to be a video. This is not gonna be a video. This is gonna be a video. Holy butts. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... At least it's short. Holy shit. What garbage. Oh, this is so depressing. Like, I'm just thinking about like all the people who worked hard on the original production. And like all that went into like getting this concert done at this army base or whatever. I did not check out the memory stream, unfortunately.
No traps.
That said, the second that new dub hits a Blu-ray, I'm buying it. Like, there's a lot of fun stuff here. We got a bunch of good performance, good actors. But then like, they don't even, cause like, this doesn't fit. You have whatever the fuck's happening here. With our hero and lady, you know, having their dramatic scene, awesome. You know, humans are bad, animals should not be hurt, and because they'll kill us all. And then boom, shitty ass drone shot of the woods. That's way too sharp, way too digital. Little bear cubs playing again, not matching the footage at all, which is fucking crazy because color grading exists. Like, I can make footage that I shoot look more or less like film for nothing. It's never perfect, but like I can I can make some magic happen. And, you know, I don't think they can make this look perfect, but they could try. Because this just looks straight, like, this just looks like they downloaded the stock footage and plopped it in. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like, and of course none of it matches, like, you know, the actual woods they're in. Wait, does it redo the shot we saw at the beginning? Because this is 28 minutes in. This isn't the... Wait, are they reusing... Let's see, this is 29. Wow, it just keeps going. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Oh my god, it's they're just reusing footage. They're trying to get the best bang for their buck. Thank you, Brian. Holy shit. It's just stuck in the middle of the movie, all this fucking footage. This is like some hardcore Breen style bullshitting, except at least he's working with his own footage. In addition to the stock, like, you know, at least he's making his own thing. This is just a bastardization of other people's work. Any more stock footage? There's a concert. Oh my god, it's so sad. And like, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Hunter bad. Hunter bad. No, little bear. No! Junior! Junior, why? They shot you. Oh God, they shot me. I am dead, Junior. Oh God. Oh God. Avenge me, Laura Dern, George Clooney, and Charlie Sheen. Avenge me. Please don't die in the first 15 minutes. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh my god. This has been a weird stream. It's been a weird stream. I guess this is a success. I was just I was curious what would happen if we just... Oh, fuck balls. If we just streamed... It's the next porno I'm watching. So if you want to know what's going to make something come out of my penis next, it's this. Fuck balls. Shit. Cock sucking. Fuck. So yeah, I think this was a success. I don't know. Maybe I should just look at stuff. I was actually, you know, my plan was I thought that it would take, I thought that, I thought that we would talk about news for like 10 minutes, an unboxing for like 10 minutes, that this would be like an hour and a half stream with maybe like playing some Dream Daddy or something at the end just to have some fun, and instead this happened. And you don't have to watch. This has nothing to do with the first Grizzly. Zilch. That is a self-contained movie, and they decided they needed to make a sequel. So they came up with some bullshit plot to get a grizzly bear to attack a concert. That's... Anyway, with that said, let's finish this up. I still would like everyone to please, if you can, I feel bad bringing this back down, but if you can, support Yusef and his family. They're currently at $5,165. Raise a $45,000 goal. If you weren't here for that, Yusef has been in the hospital a lot throughout the last year. And because of the COVID pandemic, they've had to hire like specialists and stuff, and it's cost a lot of money, and our healthcare system is broken. And so they need money. And these are some great people that we know back in Charleston, and they deserve better than this. Them and their child deserve so much better than this. So I do ask that if you can, chip in a few buckaroos. I believe I donated $100, and I probably donate more after I get my next paycheck. But you know, give to them. It'd mean a lot to me. And yeah, if you have even more money you just want to spend for some reason, I feel weird talking about this, but just since I didn't bring it up once, we do still have the $1,000 holla. We have 30 days to go on that. Yeah. So as those of you who have been keeping up know, if we reach $1,000 by the end of it, then I will spend $1,000 on Blu-rays on a live stream where you guys will help me to decide what to get, which in turn means what I'll review in the future. We'll see if we get there. I'm starting to feel a little uncertain about that, but do know that any money that does go into this just goes into my Blu-ray habit anyway. So it's not, you know, I am using the money for its intended purpose, but it's just not as fun and stupid as the $1,000 holla is intended to be. That being said, please, instead of donating to that, donate to Yusef. That's more of a, you know, for later thing. Just a reminder. Oh, the possum. This is from Red Rocket Farms. It's the Yes, I'm Fine possum. I love him. He reminds me that everything's fine. I have the other ones nearby. I also have a little coffee mate. I love him too. And then right now they're doing this little like cat thing that I'm actually not going to show you because it's really tough to put together again. But actually, real quick, we can just do a little again support Yusef. Red Rocket Farm. I think that's right. Yeah, these guys are really cool. Oh yeah, so you can still do coffee cats. We have part of this. Love my coffee cats. Yeah, Red Rocket Farm is really cool. Highly recommend their stuff. They're really cool people. During my second Dragon Con, this was before I became part of the volunteer group. I had a camera stolen during a thing, and I was more than a little upset about it. It ruined my con pretty much, because it was my camera. It's what I used for work, and art and shit. And turned out fine in the end, but I was really upset, and they gave me a free. My wife was like talking to them at their booth, and I got a nice little pep talk and a free. Let's see, I don't have it nearby. Still have this little guy, little Splatbot. Gave me a little Splatbot. And they're very sweet. They're very good people. So if you're gonna spend money on art, also these are all really cool. They're all made. They're all printed on wood. Like this isn't the best example. These wall mounts are pretty cool, but I don't think I have one in here. But as you can see, it's all. Well, wait, you can see it's all made of wood, and they're pretty durable, pretty cool, and really fun. So definitely highly recommend that. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for me. I have other things to do. It's almost 9 o'clock. Holy shit. We've been talking for almost. Wait, Been talking for almost 3 hours. Wow. Jesus. All right. So that was fun. That was a fun stream. That was a good time. Did I? Fuck. I don't think I changed the credits again. So I apologize. The credits are wrong. You know what? I'm gonna do a stupid thing. I'm gonna do a really stupid thing. Because I'm just really anal about this. I'm an anal boy. Full of anal. Thing by the name. Nope, shit. Just gonna bring up. Go watch a movie. There we go. All right. So, until next time, guys. Go watch a movie.